And I'm going to say it now, and I'll probably say it a few more times. But when we talk about soil analysis, when we talk about fertilization, we're not talking about just growing a plant. We're talking about feeding that soil. So that's a big difference, all right? The soil's a living system. It's got the biology and the chemistry and the physics are all interrelated. And if you do something to one, it affects the other. And when any practice you use, you should try to think about, I wonder what the next effect of this is going to be. Each influences the other. So we can do something with airspace. Okay, we could till it. We could use the rototiller or the plow and get some air into that soil. That's going to change the chemical balance some. It's going to increase microbial activity on short term. If we did the tillage, very severe tillage, it might wreck the soil structure, or we could actually enhance it. One of the first basic soil tests is to go dig a hole. Dig a hole. And when you take the soil out, then put it back in. If we're short soil, we have just destroyed the structure of that soil because we no longer have the air that was in that soil. So have you ever dug a hole and you put the soil back in and you're short soil? We have now destroyed some of that airspace. Now, too often in our area, and almost all the time on my hillside, when I dig a hole and put the soil back in, I've got leftover soil. It mounds up. I've added air to that soil. I've gave it a lot more structure than it had. So that's one of the first basic soil tests you can do and think about what is the health of your soil in many ways.